Hello everybody, welcome to this English lesson. In today's video, I'll give you over 45 English action verbs that you can apply to your daily life, to any aspect of your life, and use them as well. So I'll be describing them, showing them to you, and I think let's just start. Enjoy this video. Alright, our first action verb is to bow. When I'm bowing, I'm doing like that. Or like that. It doesn't really matter how you're bowing. That it just means showing respect or appreciation. The verb to bow. The next one is to blow. And when I'm blowing, I'm using my mouth and I'm doing like that. I'm blowing. But not just to blow the air. You can blow someone a kiss, which means to make such a gesture. I also can hiccup. When I'm hiccuping, that sounds like this. That usually happens when, after drinking some water, I don't like hiccuping, but no one's asking me, really. Everybody does that. Let's imagine I'm in a fight. I can punch. Boom, boom, to punch, the verb to punch. Or you can backhand. That means to do like that. You can backhand if you're in a fight. If you're not in a fight, and I hope you're not in a fight right now, you can snap your finger. I'm snapping my finger right now. To snap your finger. You can also keep your fingers crossed. That means you're making such a gesture as a sign of a good luck, also to prevent a bad luck, like as a sign of I hope everything's gonna be fine. I might say, for example, to my friend, I'll be keeping my fingers crossed so you pass your math exam. I also can take a grip onto something, or you can also say to take hold onto something, which means I'm taking a hold onto something, in our case, onto this bar. And then you can do some exercises, physical activities. So you can do chin-ups. Hop. Hop. I'm pushing up, to push up. And of course, sit-ups.
Okay, let's imagine a situation. I need to observe the view from this window, but I'm not tall enough, so I can stand on my toes. And when I'm standing on my toes, I'm able to see the view from the window. But be careful because you don't want to fall down on the ground. When I fall down, I just kind of collapse. Okay, my friend, I can pick something up, and then I can put something down. One more time, to pick something up, and then I can put something down.
And if I want to make myself some hot, tasty tea, at first I need to do several actions. First of all, I need to boil the water in the kettle. At first, we need to plug in the kettle, which means connecting it to the electricity. And when it's done, I need to turn on the kettle. I do that by pushing the switch button, and it's done. To bend something, when you bend something, you do like that. Or our pour spoon is also very good for the example. Hoop. Alright, and before going to work, I need to fasten my belt. So I'm fastening my belt. Hoop. And it's done. And I also have my jacket. So what I'm doing with my jacket, I'm zipping it up. I'm zipping up my jacket. Hope to zip up. If I have the towel, what can I do with this? At first, I can unfold the towel, meaning to do like that. So I unfolded the towel. Let's say I used this towel for some particular purpose and it got completely wet. It's just drenched. I can wring out the towel. Meaning I'm doing like that. And after I made my towel dry again, I can fold up this towel. To fold it up, just do how I do. So you fold up your towel. Just let's fold it up and that's it. Oh wow, and let's say I have a screw and I have a screwdriver. What can I do with these two items? For example, I'm screwing the screw into the wood or into the wall. And I can also measure something. For example, right now I have my measuring tape and I can measure the length, the width of an object or an item or any other material. Let's say we're measuring the length of this raised garden bed. The verb to measure. I can also lock eyes with somebody, even though it is just my reflection in the mirror. If theoretically I meet somebody, we can catch each other's eyes and we continue looking at each other. So that's called as to lock eyes. Let's say a sentence. We met and locked eyes before an intense conversation started. To kick something. To push something. And if I want to push something really hard with intensity, I can use the verb to shove. So to shove something. If we have some scissors, we can cut this piece of paper in half. To cut a piece of paper in half. Hope I cut this piece of paper in half. And then we can also label something. That means to give a name to something. For example, so as you can see, I labeled this item as wood, and right now to make it complete, I need to take one more action. So in my right hand, I have a glue in order to glue this piece of paper to that kind of material. So, So right now it seems to be firmly fixed. It doesn't fall, so I can say we did it. To glue something to something. Right now let me take it off this wooden block, so I just take it off it. Hop. And if I decide to throw it away, but instead of bringing it to the trash can, I just simply throw it on the ground. I litter. To litter means to throw something on the ground in public places instead of bringing it to the trash can. Even though right now I'm not in a public place, it doesn't make any difference. It is the same littering. To break something. Oh, when you're breaking anything related to wood, be careful so you don't get a splinter into your finger. It's like when you get a piece of wood into your finger under your skin. So it looks somewhat like that. To spray. I'm spraying. If we have any kind of a tape, whether it's duct tape or let's say scotch, what you can do with that? You can wrap something in this tape. Right now, I'm wrapping this brick in this tape. People wrap boxes in the tape when they need to seal it somewhere or something else. In our case, we just wrapped the brick in the tape. Yeah, if I was running and unexpectedly my body met the corner or the wall and I crashed into that, I crashed into the corner. So we say that we crashed into something, for example, when this situation caused great damage, or when I was running and I crashed into the wall. And if I just woke up, I need to make my bed. So right now, I'm making my bed. So, and I'm almost done making my bed. So you see, I'm making my bed right now. And yes, we can sand something down. Let's look at this lumber. For example, we can sand it down by using this sandpaper. Sanding down means making rough material a lot softer by doing such a movement. So right now this corner feels really soft, really good. So we sanded it down. I also want to show you the verb to sniffle. To sniffle looks like that. I'm trying to recognize the smell or the scent in the air, let's say. Or we can sniffle when we're ill, sick, let's say. I caught a cold and then I just sneeze. Yeah? And my nose is running extremely and I'm just trying to manage all this sickness and I'm just like... So I'm sniffling. We can make a facial expression. Doesn't matter which one. I can be sad or angry, or I can be surprised or scared. It's called making a facial expression. And so, by the way, I found an axe here, and let's just describe what I can do with this axe. I don't have a specific skill equipment for doing that, but what I'm trying to show you right now is called sharpening. So I'm sharpening the blade of an axe to be able to chop everything I want by using this axe. So my friend, I'll be ending my video here. Thank you for watching this video. I truly appreciate that you watched this video fully. And if I were you, I would probably watch these two videos too. If you want to absorb even more phrasal and action verbs, this is like our part number 1, the part number 2, and that was our part number 3. And I'll see you in the next episode. Have a nice day. Bye bye.